What's going on, everybody? Today we got a 2001 Ford Ranger towed in, crank no start. We've diagnosed it with a bad fuel pump. I'm going to show you how we go about changing one of these out here. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get the bed cleared out here. And there's going to be 6 of these T55 Torx bolts that hold this bed down. We're going to go ahead and get all 6 of these removed. So there's one here, another there, and then all the way up at the front of the bed here, there's one there, and there's another one right there. So let's go ahead and get these removed. Alright, go ahead and set these off to the side. That's the last one there. Next, we'll go ahead and work on getting the fuel filler neck loosened up here. Alright, so go ahead and take your cap off here. And then there is 3 7mm bolts. Let's go ahead and get those removed. Alright, so go ahead and get those 3 out, and we'll be able to move on to under the truck to get the wiring harness for the taillights unplugged. Alright, so go ahead and get your taillight harness disconnected here from the side of the frame rail, and then you'll be able to pick right up on this bed here and slide it back. Easy enough to get right to the fuel pump. So let's go ahead and get you set up here, and we'll start getting this disconnected. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this fuel line here disconnected. Just pull up on the clip, and it will slide right off. Alright, just push in on the tab here, pull up on the hose. Just like that there. Alright, and we'll just kind of push these out of the way. Next, we'll go ahead and work on getting the fuel pump retainer off. We'll just spin it counterclockwise. Alright, and just like that, the fuel pump's out. We've already got our new fuel pump here, so we'll go ahead and get this installed. So we'll go ahead and slip the float in first, and then it'll fall the rest of the way in here. So we'll make sure we get the seal put on here. Alright guys, so get all your lines put back in, and the cap spun back on, get her plugged up. We'll tuck this harness up here in just a second and prime the fuel pump a few times to start it. Alright, and it's running good. Our fuel gauge isn't working now. That was also another complaint this customer had. His fuel gauge hasn't been working since he's had the truck. Alright, so just go ahead and pick up on it and slide on over, and we'll get our fuel filler neck bolted on here in a second, but first we'll go ahead and get our bed bolts started back in. Alright, and then we'll just get these all started by hand here. You might have to shift the bed just a little bit to get these to fit back in, but it shouldn't take any real effort here to find the hole and start it. Then we'll get those 2 at the top. I'll bring it right back. Alright, so go ahead and get your 3 bolts back in, put your cap back on, you can shut your door. Alright, other than putting all your stuff back in the bed here, which we got to do for this customer. This is the procedure here.